Welcome back to Tips and Tricks. So far, we've looked at scheduling courses and how to integrate Arlo with your website. In this video, we're diving straight into the checkout, how to set it up, brand it, and configure it so your learners have a smooth, professional registration and payment experience. Let's get started. Let's start by navigating to the settings area and then heading over to the website section and then to website integration and checkout. At the bottom of this page, you'll see the registration pages and checkout options. Here you'll find different options for checkout types. If you're a new customer, you'll only see the standard checkout. However, if you're an existing customer, you may still see some legacy options. The new checkout combines everything into one streamlined process, so you don't need to manage multiple setups, as well as providing a pre-published tools to make sure you're confident in the experience before you go live. Let's click Configure to begin. Once inside, you'll see an interactive checkout preview on the right and styling and settings options on the left. Any changes you make here, such as logos, fonts, or buttons, they'll all update in the preview in real time. There's some key sections to configure here. Under branding, you can add your logo, adjust colors and fonts. For the billing section, you can set the default payer, whether it be an individual or organization, and define how discount codes appear. For advanced settings, you can edit button labels such as the sign-in versus continuous guess or rename sections like billing or registration and set where continue shopping takes users. You can also add custom instructions or redirects after successful registrations. You can also customize the success messages for different workflows or add custom error text for failed payments. You can also preview different devices between desktop and mobile. The toggle between the three checkout steps, registration, billing, and confirmation. So here's the mobile screen, and I'll go back to desktop. And then I'll show you the three steps that you can go through as well. Previewing across devices gives you the confidence that every learner will see a clean, branded experience every time. I'll go ahead and change my bright yellow to a green, and you'll see that reflect in real time, as if we're making live edits to our checkout on our website. This feature makes it super easy to get the perfect looking checkout every time. And there you go, you can see the nice bright green there. Just as easy as that. Let's take a look at how to configure the forms used in the Arlo checkout. Head to the settings area and then go to registrations and find registration and lead forms. Here you can customize forms for a variety of different registration forms. You can look for registrations for both paid and free. You can manage your waiting list forms, any lead forms such as for private training like register event, private events, or contact us. You can also manage your consent fields here too, and whether or not to display them on your website, and the messages that you state alongside those consent fields. All forms are customizable. You can drag and drop them, mark them as required, or remove unnecessary ones. Collecting the right information up front reduces manual follow-up and keeps learner records accurate. Sometimes, though, you need to capture data that's unique just to your business, and that's where custom fields come in. To set up and manage custom fields, head over to Settings, and then find Platform Setup Fields, and then choose Registration. For example, let's add a new checkbox field for our website that says, "Have you taken this course before?" We can give it a label, add a default state, whether it's clicked or not, and any optional help text to give the learner more information. Then all we need to do once that's done is save it, and it's then instantly available to add to all of your forms. Custom fields give you flexibility to capture the details you need without complicating the checkout process. Once I've created a custom field, it's super easy to manage as well, whether or not they display on those forms. You can rearrange the order with a click or drop them off into inactive to be used at a later date, such as for seasonal training. Let's have a look at Arlo's payment options. To find them, head over to the settings area and then go to financial area and then payment methods. Arlo supports a wide range of payment options, including credit card with providers like Stripe, account, invoice, bank transfer, check, on-the-day payment, and a lot more options. Each option has its own settings for due dates, messages, and defaults. You can also configure deposits, connect accounts, and set your currency and tax rules. Flexible payment options make it super easy for learners to pay how they prefer and for you to manage your cash flow. You can also configure promotions and discounts with Arlo. Discounts could be automatic, like early bird or bulk discounts, like you saw on my site in a previous video, or manually applied by an administrator. They could be triggered by a promo code edited at checkout, and many other options. So let's go ahead and create a simple promo code together now. Under Orders and Discounts, click New Discount. What I'll do today is set up a really easy $20 discount that can be applied per registrant when someone enters a specific code. The code that I'll use today will be 20 off. You can be very restrictive to discounts or flexible, and also to certain courses, set expiry dates, and define accounting rules. Discounts and vouchers give you the flexibility to run promotions, reward members, or offer organizational pricing without the extra admin work. So what I'll do is I'll set this up and then we'll go head over to the live checkout and then I'll show it to you in action. So now let's go ahead and see it from the learner's perspective, your customers. I've got my website open and I'll register for the First Aid Basics course we set up earlier. Here's the new modern Arlo 2-column layout checkout. You can see clearly all the information on the left and then the course details on the right with a nice image that pulls through as well and all your summary details. It's very easy to register multiple attendees or register on behalf of somebody else. I'll go ahead and fill in this information and then you can see also my custom fields in action here as well, which we set up earlier, which is pretty awesome to see. Now, the only thing we need to do now is move on to the final step for billing. I just really quickly want to show you my 20 off promo code. So you'll see me enter the code 20 off here and hit apply. And you'll see that pull off exactly down to the price as well. There you go. That's all updated in real time. Super simple, very clean for your customers. I'll go ahead and fill in a few more details here, and then I'll show you the last step, which is the processing payment step. Just going to accept my terms and conditions. And then here you can see I've got 3 different options to take payments from my customers: an account, an invoice, or a credit card. For credit card, I've gone one step further and not only got card options, but also buy now, pay later options through our provider Stripe. I've got Afterpay or ClearPay in the UK, as well as Google Pay as well for really quick and seamless payments. Super simple and very easy for your customers to jump in here and register for your training. That's the Arlo checkout, branded, flexible, and optimized for registrations. To recap today, we've covered branding and previewing your Arlo checkout, configuring forms and custom fields, payment options, terms and tax, discounts, vouchers, and promo codes, and we quickly went through what the end user experience looks like on the checkout itself. In the next video, we'll dive into CRM essentials, how to manage customers and organizations and presenters in Arlo. See you in the next one. Happy training.